probably saw me. I was with the Freedom Convoy. Well, guess what? I'm at the front lines again. We're out in Edgewood, BC. There's an ostrich farm out here that has 400 healthy ostriches that had a call order issued on them back in January. They fought it in court. It's been 3 months. There's no symptomatic deaths. The ostriches are healthy. But just today, we got the notice that the cull order was reinstated. So basically, this gives the CFIA, which is the Canadian Food Inspection Agency, if you didn't notice, or if you didn't know, full authority to come in here, guns ablaze, and kill these animals. They're intent on killing these animals. It is, they said it was because there was sickness. There was 2 PCR tests done on 2 dead birds 3.5, 4 months ago, 119 days symptomatic death-free. And yet the CFIA is just, they want to get their own freaking way. Government overreach times 10. Now, I'm at the property right now. I've been here for about 30 days. I was supposed to come for, here, let me show you around a little bit. It is a pristine little bit of nature out here in Edgewood, BC. Okay? We need all of the support that we can get right now. Okay? I guess I should have come to you guys a little bit earlier. I mean, there's like 9,000 of you or something. We need help. I'm here with Katie from the ostrich farm. Karen is the farmer, and Dave are farmers over on this for this particular farm. And the ostriches have been healthy now for 119 days, and yet the CFIA today got a ruling in the court that they could kill them anyway. The family ain't doing it. They're standing up against this. We have people in the pens. There are, you know, we've got a plan of action, and what we need is support. Folks, this is the whole thing about the internet. This is how we can make a difference. I get that you're at home. I get that you may not be here and you may not have the money to get here, and that's totally okay. But what you can do is you can share this out to every single media outlet that you can imagine to tell them that the CFIA is overrunning their authority by coming in here and wanting to kill 400 healthy birds. Now, you ought to see this place. I mean, I wish I was closer to the farm, but right now we're in kind of defense mode up here, but I'll show you around just a little bit, okay? So this is a pristine valley amongst the mountains of Edgewood, BC here. This family has had these ostriches for 35 years. They are leaders in the ostrich industry. They imported them from South Africa. 35 years, some of them. The youngest one is 7 years old. The oldest is 35. They're basically their pets because they're not used in the process, like they don't eat their meat. Okay, here's the meat of the story. These ostriches got diseases. Okay, H5N1, whatever, all those things, they got them. And what happened was they ended up passing the ones that survived, okay, because there were some that died. The ones that survived have something called herd immunity. You know your immune system, remember that when we were kids? We had an immune system and it would just like help us. Well, they do too. And what they do is they pass on the immunity that they've gotten from the diseases onto their babies. How do they do that? Through the eggs. And what's the central part of the egg? The yolk. What they do is they extract antibodies from the yolk, and they can use those antibodies as antidotes for many of the different viruses and things that humans face. Now, the thing is, their research is really valuable. These people believed the government when they came in and said all they wanted to do was help. So they gave them everything. They gave them the business plan, they gave them the research, they gave them everything. And now what the government wants to do is use that against them, because if these people are in business, guess who it's a threat to? Big Pharma. Yes, folks, if you can naturally extract antibodies out of yolks, put them into mists, and be able to inoculate entire populations of poultry, cattle, even humans, then Big Pharma don't make as much money now, do they? Have you had enough yet, folks? Have you? Are you sick of being run over like little freaking ants? Well, I don't know. You remember that movie, Ants? I think us ants need to stand together a little bit. These grasshoppers, I think they're just a little bit too much. They're about to send contract killers in here to kill 400 healthy ostriches, which are pets. Every single one of them's got names. They've been in the family for freaking 35 years. Ladies, we need help, okay? UniversalOstrichFarm.com. You can go there and get a lot of the information, okay? You can reach out to your media outlets, okay? This is what we need more than anything. You guys here, I don't do YouTube a lot, okay? So I really need your help getting it out to the YouTube people. Any YouTube freedom person that understands that we don't want to live under a tyrannical government that's going to dictate every single one of our steps and come in and kill our entire livelihood just because they say so. If you want to do something about it, you can. I need your help. Please, please, please have anybody contact me. Have them contact the ostrich farm. But do something to ensure that the tomorrow is going to be better than today, because today sucks. As far as I'm concerned, today sucks. Okay? Some judge that was flown in from Ottawa makes a judgment against these people to say their healthy birds must die because they must die. Not because they're prevented from testing their own birds. Do you realize that? They're threatened with a $200,000 fine or 6 months in jail if they test their own birds. Now, why would a government agency not want you to test your own birds? They can't even treat their own birds. They're under this quarantine thing. It's wild, folks, and you got to get yourself informed. Universal Ostrich Farm, look it up. We've got MLAs out here that are helping us out. RFK has spoken on this. It looks like we're talking to Jordan Peterson. Okay, we've got Doug Ford out, and the Premier of Ontario spoken out on this. We need somebody who can do something to help us. Intervene. Do what you can do to help us. Look, I don't get paid to do this, okay? I'm here on my own time, my own dime. I felt sorry for these people, and now that I met them, they were crushed today. Crushed when they heard the news. God forbid you ever hear that all of your life's work and all of your livelihood and these animals that you've come to love over decades get squashed. Why? Is there a threat? No. Just because they want them squashed. Well, CFIA, we're not having it. And if you guys help us, it'd be even better, okay? Edgewood, BC. I'm going to give you an address. It's 301 Langille Road, Langille in British Columbia, Edgewood, okay? If you're peaceful and you're loving and you understand what it is to be kind and hold for something that matters, we want you here. If you're disruptive and angry, you'll be asked to leave because we're not interested. We need people who care about other Canadians and want to do something about this. Stop the government overreach today. Help us to do it, okay? We're in the process. We're doing it. We're standing for this. I'm not going to give you all the details because everybody can watch this, right? But the fact that you're watching it means a lot to me. I thank you so much. Please help the farm out here in Edgewood. It's a universal ostrich farm. Today we got the ruling that it's a go from the court's perspective that these people can come in and kill these birds. Now, here's the thing. CFIA won't even come in. You know why? Because they're spineless cowards. They'll get contractors to come in. Folks, about a month ago, somebody came in and shot one of the birds in the head. Why? Oh, who knows? You know, but that's the problem with irresponsible reporting, okay? I'm not even going to get into that. This may even be censored, man. So send it out to people in other countries because I have no faith in the Canadian ability to be able to actually speak your mind and do something that matters without some government entity coming and putting a big fat boot on your freaking face. So anyway, that's my rant for today. Thank you very much. Share it out. I got to get to the other platforms and do it. Thanks for having some patience with me. It's been a while, the Freedom Convoy, but by following this particular story, you're going to find out that there's a lot more to it, and I'll inform you as time goes on. So thank you. Appreciate it. Love you. Jim Kerr, Church of BuBBles, man. Okay, now how do you end this? Do you know? Can you tell me? No?